Okay, the fast stuff wasn't working for me, so a little change pace. On the lead core, running one color down, I got a set of traditional chrome and chrome tape flashers trailing a threaded gulp worm. And on the downrigger, I have a 6-inch UV sling blade, chrome and green, trailing a Fire Tiger cripple lure. I am marking some fish here, so I'm going to troll it right around 1.8 to 2 miles an hour and see if we can get some interest in some slower presentations. Ooh, fish on! Fish on, daddy. All right. There we go, a nice little Folsom Lake King salmon. That didn't take long. As soon as I switched up, slowed down, and put on that gulp, wham, this guy came knocking. He's gonna be great for dinner tonight. Nice fresh king, my first king in the kayak. I'm pretty stoked. Look at those big, beautiful rainbows. That's what trolling flies can do. You think trolling flies don't work? Well, think again. You need to grab a set of my trolling flies, get out on the water, and get ready to go big. Yes! Howdy folks, Kel Kellogg here. You know, I just filmed a video about flashers, and I was talking about the different numbers of blades and the different materials flashers are made from and stuff like that. And it got me thinking that I should say a few words about what you pull behind flashers. And I think a lot of guys think the only thing you can effectively pull behind them are worms or something very subtle like maybe a grub, something like that. But in reality, you know, back in the day when flashers were the norm, you know, almost everybody ran flashers every time they went trout fishing. They ran everything behind flashers, and almost anything will work behind flashers, whether you're using an old school set of, a set of metal flashers like these Yakima rooster trolls, or a high-tech set of flashers like these Max Lure Mylar Fish Light flashers. You know, you can run just about anything behind a set of flashers and catch fish. I think the one thing that you should vary is the distance behind the flasher you're running the actual offering, depending on what you're running. Now, if you're running a worm, I like to be anywhere from 12 to 16 inches behind the last blade. Now, if I'm running a Rapala, something like this, that's a beautiful little lure there, by the way. Let me hold that up close to the camera. I just love the I love the finish on this little guy. That is just a dandy looking plug. But if you're running something like a Rapala, you might want to space that all the way out to about 36 inches. That plug is going to dive a little bit, and it's got a lot of erratic action, and you want to keep it well away from the flashers. A real standard offering behind flashers is a spoon like a needlefish or like this trigger spoon right here. In the case of a spoon, I think you want to go anywhere from 16 to about 24, maybe 30 inches behind the set of blades. You want it far enough away from the blades that the fish can just zero in on your lure, but not so far away that it's just cumbersome to handle. So that's kind of my thoughts on flashers and lure selection and stuff like that. Heck, sometimes I'll even run, you know, one of my trolling flies, something like that beautiful fly right there. I'll run that behind the flashers. You know, my standard leader length on a trolling fly is about 40, 48 inches. I bring that down to the wiggle disc, which runs right on the nose of the fly. Well, I might shorten that up to about 24 inches, but if you're in a big expanse of open water, running a trolling fly behind a set of flashers like this is an excellent idea. The Mylar flashers don't add a lot of drag to the presentation, but they definitely draw in fish with both vibration and flash, and then they see something really unique, something they don't see all the time. They see that fly back there acting all erratic, just kind of going crazy back there, and it's fish on. That's something I haven't showed a lot of on the channel, and honestly, I haven't done a lot of it, but I seldom run a fly behind flashers that I don't hook fish. So that's absolutely something to try this season. It's early 2020, so you got a lot of time to get out there in the water and experiment. And remember, confidence and experimentation, those are the keys to establishing, you know, a well-rounded trout trolling background. You just start building on what gives you confidence. You start experimenting with different presentations, different ways of fishing, and pretty soon you're going to have a repertoire of approaches that allows you to catch more and bigger fish across a wide range of different circumstances and situations. So anyway, I've blabbered long enough. I'm getting out of here. I got a bunch of chores to do. I got to go to Home Depot and spend some money. But anyhow, I'm Cal Kellogg. I'm signing off. Please subscribe and please check out the Fish Hunt Shoot Production store. We'll catch you here next time on YouTube. You have a great day.